Alright, so welcome to the car spotting portion of today's vlog. Starting off with the Lamborghini Aventador, parked on the side here, and the license plate holder says Beverly Hills Roadstar. Interesting. And it looks like it's the Aventador Roadster. The top is detachable. I saw an Aventador SV earlier today as I was driving. It was yellow. And I thought to myself, wouldn't it be funny if it was TJ Hunt's Aventador? Now, I don't know if he bought the SV or not. I'll have to check his videos. I know he has an Aventador, but yeah, I'll have to find out. So more to come on that. Full-size Range Rover. And the facelift of that, BMW 8 Series. That was an M850i. So we are on our way to the Cheesecake Factory to have some lunch. Then I'm going to do some car spotting on Rodeo. Then I'm going to head back to the hotel, grab my GoPro and do some POV videos of the M340i. There's a facelift 7 Series. There's a C7 Corvette. And it looks like all these cars here have handy placards. Even the Aventador. That's interesting. Tons of cars in a row with handy placards. Yep. To say the least, if you live in Beverly Hills, you see a lot of things that you really don't see every day anywhere else in the country or the world. So there is a Rolls-Royce Phantom 8, long wheelbase, and a Lamborghini Urus. Porsche Cayenne. Ooh, I heard some back crackles. What a sweet car. So right here is a post-facelift AMG S63 debadged. Right in front of the Cheesecake Factory. We got a Panamera right behind it. This model is the 4S. And then there's a Rolls-Royce Ghost. Not too far from it. Not bad. So way over there. Okay, you can't see it from the back. It's a 911 Turbo S, previous gen, convertible. And over across the street is an AMG GLE 43 Coupe. Full-size Range Rover. Previous gen Cayenne. There goes an AMG GT53. Brand new 7 Series. S-Class. Right now we're just heading back to the parking garage in which we parked the BMW. Range Rover Sport. That's a Mercedes CLS, brand spanking new. All right. Another Range Rover Sport. It's a classic Mercedes SL 500. It's BMW X5. Across the street is the Bentley Continental GTC, previous generation. So that's a previous gen Panamera. Here's a closer look at the Continental GTC. Not sure what I think about the blue, but this one is a W12. Model S75, that's almost base specs, so yeah, it's probably, okay, it's a facelift.
So it's telling us to go this way.
Okay, well anyway, there's a G63 and an X7. Both brand spanking new. Well, check this out. This is my first time seeing a brand new Porsche Taycan. It's the Taycan Turbo S, so it's currently the most expensive version available on the side of the road in Beverly Hills. It's brand new G550. This here is a 911 convertible, so Carrera GTS, post facelift S-Class. Yep, the majority of them are 560s, so they don't cheap out, because there is also the S450, which has a V6. It's a Porsche 911 992, so it's brand new. Here's an older G500. Still in pretty good shape. It's the Panamera I saw earlier. But the S63 that was in front of it is now replaced by a Jeep. Over there we got an S-Class coupe. Just casually sitting there. There's a Jaguar XKR. Wow. The exhaust note on that thing is amazing. Now, of course, even the standard S-Class coupe, it's the S550, has a sport exhaust. So you don't even need to buy the AMG to get that. Whereas on the normal sedan, you do. And that's because the sedan is tuned to be quieter. So basically, if you're buying an S-Class sedan, you're not buying it to drive aggressively, you're buying it to drive comfortably. And so part of that is not having that loud exhaust interfere while you're driving. There's a BMW i8. It's the same one that was pulling out of the garage. Here's a new GLE right behind it. And a Range Rover. Alright, so over there, it's a Lamborghini Huracan Spider. Did a bit of a pull. And here we are, going back to the BMW. I'm gonna go back to the hotel for a bit so I can charge up my phone, take a chill pill, and then come back to Rodeo for a little bit more car spotting. I'm gonna do that 2 times today. All right. Private property, no parking or stopping. Violators get cited and towed. Yeah, multiple signs that say that. Ah, there are even some interesting cars back here. There's this Ferrari. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Just saw the fuzz, 2 of them pulling out. Oh, look at these cars here. Range Rover, Cayenne R8. Wow. Model 3, Range Rover Sport. And there's a Bentley Continental GTC. And another Bentley Continental. That one's, I think that's a GT Speed. He should be lucky that he didn't go straight, because there were 2 cops that just went straight. And this is Rodeo Drive, so a little bit of madness today. Now hopefully I can see either the yellow Rolls Royce or the black and yellow Bugatti Veyron. So I'm going to come back here in a bit while it's still daytime, and hopefully I'll see it according to what CarBuff81 told me. Well, here's a BMW 750i pre-facelift. Here's an AMG GT53 sedan. Interesting rims. I can only imagine how insanely brutal the upcoming GT73 is going to be. I wonder if they're also going to make an S73. And I also wonder if it's going to be for the American market, because there were rumors that it was only going to be for the UK, which doesn't make much sense because they're the ones who are trying to cut down on emissions more than the US. Range Rover post facelift. It's a 911 Carrera. And another Range Rover post facelift. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Bad drivers of Beverly Hills, am I right? Alright, so here we have an AMG GTS, G550 previous generation, Range Rover post facelift, the 500 SL. Alright, so right now we're trying to just find our car. We parked in space 418. Okay, geez, another S550E, second one I've seen today, but this one out of a dealership. Oh, now this is the 100s. We're going the wrong way. No, we're going the wrong way. New G63, Rolls-Royce Ghost, AMG GLC 43. All right, full-size Range Rover. Audi S3. All right, so we finally made it. And there's our car. So, all right, catch you guys on Rodeo a little bit later. S560, a little bit of traffic drama over there. Another S560. Okay, that's an SL. Oh, that's an AMG SL63. Nice. All right. Oh, okay, he's letting us go. Let's run. He might do a pull down Rodeo. Okay, pretty impressive for a V6 Mustang. Audi A8, previous gen. Model 3, pre-facelift S-Class, so that's a 550. It's funny, I saw an S600 at the Mercedes dealership earlier today, so if you haven't watched part 1, you should check it out, because I got some pretty cool cars on tape from the Mercedes-Benz of Beverly Hills dealership. Not to mention, it's the largest Mercedes-Benz dealership in the US of A. So, new G550. So it's no wonder that they have the best selection of any Mercedes dealership, period. Up, there's BHPD 90210. Yep, I guess they're going on a 911 call. Anyway, here's a Porsche Cayenne, brand spanking new. There's our car over there. Yep. Well, this is my last full night here, so all I gotta say is I am so glad that I decided to venture out to Beverly Hills for a few days for spring break. Uh-oh, a little bit of traffic drama there. Probably because that person who was parallel parking didn't signal. So I get the frustration. All right, go ahead. 421. Does that mean the building across is 420? Yeah. Let's see. That one is 428. So I think 420 is down there somewhere. It is on that side. Because usually the even numbers are on one side and the odd are on the other. I'll pick this up in a bit. So I actually decided to just walk into this mall here where the 421 was, and it looks pretty cool. So this is an indoor mall, but it's also outdoors. That's interesting. Yep. This wouldn't have been possible if it was snowing here. That's for damn sure. As you can see, they've got different sections. They've got stairs that go down and around. I mean, I'm not going to go down there, but you know, I just thought I would film this because, you know, it's a nice treat. All right. All right, so this Camaro just started up. And it looks like they're taking off. Yep. That one has a V8. So that's either an SS or a ZL1. Here we've got a Model S. This is just a 100D as opposed to a P100D. Ooh, and it's illegally parked. Unless, of course, it was valet parked, so I'm not gonna... So it was wrong of me to assume that, but anyway, back to the car spotting action. New GLE over there. And I did see a little bit of madness. Got an E400 coupe, or actually, that might be an E450 cabriolet. Yep, E450. Range Rover Velar, G-Wagon.
It just wasn't going to be, you know, it takes like 17 minutes to get there, and then, I don't know.
And there's a Maserati Gran Turismo.
I just thought it wasn't worth it. So if we had gotten into it earlier, I would have done it. However, it is not quite what I was hoping for. So I was hoping it would just be an outdoor kit.
Yep, so that was a brand new G550.
Well, it's a big museum, and they have excavations and all these other things going on. It's sort of like the Chicago Museum. So it kind of seemed like more than I was maybe. You know, it's one of those things where you could probably spend a whole day there, and I wanted to be there for maybe an hour.
Convertible Camaro.
It was something
That one might be a V6 though.
that I definitely saw.
Oh, what's this? A Honda Accord with no headlights on. And by no headlights, I mean just daytime running lights. It's easy for me to tell the difference, but harder for others, so yeah. Oh dear. What's this? Got a helicopter. I guess it's just flying to where those emergency vehicles were driving off to. Scene of a crime. So, yep. Very suspicious. Another car with no lights on. You wonder, how do they even see at night? The brand new Continental GTC. Actually, yeah, I take that back. It's the previous gen. You can tell by the taillights, because that's a two-piece as opposed to a one-piece. Model 3. It's a 911 Carrera S. Mustang GT. Looks like this one's parking. See if I can get a couple revs out of him. Oh, it's a convertible top too. Alright, well, looks like he doesn't want to rev it, so... Dodge Challenger. Seen better days, I can see that dent right there.
It's, you know, I don't know how many rooms they have.
Right.
And it's old-fashioned in a lot of ways, like that elevator. And you've got the parking just next door. Just the lot right next to it. So it's really for us, because then Adam gets to park. It's just easy
Not a whole bunch of traffic anymore. Alright, so now we're just heading to a neighboring street of Rodeo Drive. And it turns out that that guy whose Instagram I shouted out, who had the Camaro with the wrap, his username on YouTube is SwiftyKen, and he only has 20 subscribers, so I would appreciate it if you guys gave him a sub. So, link in the description below to SwiftyKen's channel. Go check him out. Pretty cool dude. But now back to the car spotting. It's an old Mercedes diesel. Those things are bulletproof. They're just about as bulletproof as anything with a Cummins engine. It's a Lamborghini Huracan Evo. This one's a Spider. Yep, black and red interior, white exterior. What an awesome car. The only disadvantage of the Spider is you can't really see the engine. At least not without popping the hood. Here we've got an S-Class, post facelift of course, as you do.
What'd you say?
Oh, this one's a 450. Interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Usually most of them are 560s, I guess mainly because people took my advice from the S450 review. Because the V8 doesn't really come at the cost of fuel efficiency, maybe 1 mile per gallon, but that's it. And that's because the V8 is a 4 liter as opposed to a 4.7 liter. So, same engine as the AMG GT, just detuned so that it's not as aggressive and it's more comfortable and more fuel efficient because it also has cylinder deactivation, so it can run on 4 cylinders while it's up to speed. Whereas the V6, it can't do that. So that's why I said in my review back in 2017 to go for the S560 if you have the money. Because the S560 isn't that much more expensive than the S450. Maybe like $10,000, but you know, if you can afford $90,000, what's $10,000 more? 5 Series. Oh, I hear something cool. A8. Maserati GT. Porsche 911 Carrera. There's a Jaguar with no lights on. Super stealthy, but I'm not a fan of it at night, so not unless you're parked. There goes a BMW, I think that was an M5. It was either that or a 550. That's a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. I've seen a couple of those already today.
Actually, they do.
It's a brand new S-Class Cabriolet.
You know, I wasn't going to say, oh, can I buy this shirt because...
There's a BMW X7.
Weird.
Alright, so check this out. This is an alternate route to get into the mall. So if you go out the other way, you're on Rodeo again.
Which is the top. And our room overlooks the front. It would have been a little nicer if it overlooked the side because it would be a little quieter.
Alright, so this is a previous gen A8.
And did I tell you about the first day not having it?
And it looks like it's seen better days. The taillight has been chipped. Alright. Bentley Bentayga. Alright, so another post-facelift S-Class. And let's see. Debadged, so we can't even tell. A little bit of traffic drama over there. Can't tell whether it's a V6 or a V8. Range Rover full size, post facelift. Alrighty. So it seems like there are a lot more nice cars on this road compared to Rodeo. So I'm not sure if they just do it at a certain time or what, but there's a brand new Audi A8 over there. Model S. Oh, that's an S8. Wow, so I've seen 2 S8s today, one in the Audi dealer and one here. on, what is this, Camden? Oh, it's Beverly Drive. So on Beverly Drive in Beverly Hills, 90210. Yep. You'll have to excuse the traffic drama. But it's a classic 911.
Oh, is it?
Let's see. It's a previous Gen 3 series.
Well, it seems to be taking your day.
Brand new C-Class. And an SLC. Oh, it's an AMG SLC 43. That is the top of the line SLC. Because for some reason Mercedes didn't want to put a V8 in the SLK's successor. So basically the SLK 55 was the last V8 powered SL or SLK. Alright, Cayenne, new C-Class, new G63. And here we are, back again on Rodeo. Okay, so that right there is, alright, I believe that's a 7 Series. Yep, 7 Series. Ooh, U-turn. And here we are back again at the M340i. So that's pretty much going to end the Beverly Hills car spotting videos. So as always, I'm going to end it with a bang, quite literally. So hit sport, roll the window down, hit the brake, and hit start. So I just noticed something. It takes the car about a minute or two to fully wake up before the exhaust is as loud as it normally gets. Alright, so it finally settled down. And unfortunately, during my time here, I did not see either of the black and yellow wrapped cars, so the Rolls-Royce Phantom and the Bugatti Veyron. But there's always next spring break, so Alexa, fast forward 1 year. Just kidding. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so as always, if you enjoyed, smash the thumbs up in the face, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, do what you guys do best, and peace out until next time.